Hi everyone, Miss Craig again. So this is the try it section for area of a sector and arc length. I only am going to model a couple of the problems in each of the practice sections, so make sure you do the practice and you check your answers. From the area of a sector, I'm going to go over the first two problems. You go ahead and try them. Pause the video and then on pause when you are ready to check your answers. All right, so for the first one, we're finding the area of the sector BAC, so the area in here. So we're always going to start with writing down our formula. So remember for area is equal to pi r squared times the quantity of m divided by 360. So we're going to have area equals, we can approximate pi for 3 14/14. My radius in this case is 18 squared, and the measurement of my arc is 140 divided by 360. So you would substitute all of these values into your calculator, round to the nearest hundredths, and we would get 395 84/100. My sector would be 395 84/100. My measurement is millimeters, and it would be squared since it is area. On to number 2. So it's telling me to find the sector UPV, so this area inside of here. So again, we're going to start with the formula. Area equals pi r squared times the quantity m divided by 360. So to get a more exact value, you can use the pi button on your calculator, but if yours doesn't have one, we can use 3 14/14. Substitute in r, which is my radius, which is 12 squared. Substitute in my measurement of my arc, which in this case is 75 divided by 360. And we would substitute all the values into our calculator and simplify it, and we would get 94 25/100. In this case, it would be inches squared. So again, you would try the rest of them on your own and check your answers. So now we're going to look at a couple from the arc length. I'm only going to do problems 3 and 4. Again, you'll use the rest of the problems from the worksheet in order to get more practice. So again, pause the video, come back on and unpause it for the answers. On number 3, we're finding the arc length from Q to R. So we are going to, again, write down the formula. Remember, our formula for length is equal to 2 pi r times the quantity of the measurement divided by 360. So we'd have 3 times 2. Again, we could use the pi button if you have it on the calculator. Otherwise, we could use 3 14/14. Radius of my circle is 20 times my measurement of my arc is 36 divided by 360. And we would put all of those values into our calculator, and we would get 12 57/100 inches. And since we are measuring length, it would just be inches. Number 4, they're telling me the arc from S to T. So I'd start with my formula for arc length. That's equal to 2 pi r times the measurement of the arc divided by 360. Let's substitute in our values. We have 2 pi 3 14/100. My radius right here is 3. times my measurement, which is 54, divided by 360. We put all those values into our calculator. It equals, and to simplify it, we would get 283 hundredths. And again, since we're just length, that would be millimeters. So again, you would continue with the other practice on the sheet and check your answers. So next, keep doing more practice. If you are in Ms. Thomas's class, there's an activity 2 to do on practice solving equations. You can use the next button and then do the show what you know assessment. You will all do great. Take care.